You won't believe how today's story will turn this guy's life upside down. So he heads to a local diner, trying to drown his sorrows in booze, when the owner asks, is it heartbreak or just a bellyache? Then, feeling sheepish, he has to settle last month's tab with only $20. He has no choice but to pay. At the door, the owner's son stares at him intently, making him feel like toast in an oven. He secretly vows to rise above this slump, sprinting to the bookstore before closing time to buy back the book he sold earlier with his last $20. The book is never give up inside, basically his superhero motto. He worked like a machine by day and burnt the midnight oil studying for exams by night, putting in some serious work. After 7 years and 7 failures, this guy finally passes the bar exam and becomes a respected judge. Who would have thought? A farmer-turned president. This twist is faster than you can say plot twist. His name is Mr. Song. His aura is so sharp you'd want to run away. Talk about someone who crawled out of the dirt. He quits his not-so-long-ago judge job, boldly opens a law firm in Busan, and starts doing real estate registrations, the gig that all lawyers look down at. But hey, as long as he's making money, Mr. Song ain't worried about a thing. So what? Aim another golden goose. He throws his business cards around like confetti, even to hotel staff. Got to admit, it caught the attention of a nearby beauty. The next day, the beauty comes to the address on his card, and Mr. Song's office opens. With hardly anyone registering real estate, Mr. Song was a master of striking from above. His firm skyrockets in fame, raking in so much cash he could fill up bags with it. Money was rolling in like a tidal wave. At one gathering, peers mocked the guy doing real estate registrations, but Mr. Song couldn't care less. In a fit of professional instinct, Mr. Song quickly snatched his cards back. They didn't know he had already stuffed theirs away in his pocket. One senior lawyer Kim approached slowly and inquired whether they had greeted each other. Those lawyers, who were full of themselves, exchanged embarrassed glances and blushed with humiliation. Business boomed, so Mr. Song got help from a buddy, but the assistant deemed it beneath him. When the assistant heard double pay, he magically transformed into a workaholic, taking on all the tasks. His wife counted the cash until her hands cramped and sighed, "What on earth should we spend all this money on?" At that moment, a rat squeaked from the roof, sparking Mr. Song's idea, time to start spending some cash. He decides to buy his own place, and that's exactly how this video started. Now, with his never give up mantra, he turned his fate around. The only person he owes is the diner's owner, though. So, he deliberately took his entire family to that diner, but unfortunately, the owner had already completely forgotten about him by now. It wasn't until her son reminded her that she slightly recalled him, as he pulls out an envelope of cash to settle past debts. But the owner politely declines, and that hits Mr. Song straight in the heart, collapsing his emotions instantly. He hugs her like a mother and keeps saying thank you non-stop. Since then, Mr. Song has lunch there daily, even if his assistant insists otherwise. In just a few days, Mr. Song renovated his office and hired a beautiful coffee secretary. Now, the lawyers who used to look down on him were green with envy, trying to imitate her style. Business took a nosedive, their law firm earnings plummeted. But Mr. Song had a keen eye and knew when to pull the brakes. He pivots again, diving into tax services, showing he's always one step ahead. But soon, an unexpected twist changed his life completely. One day, Mr. Song meets up with classmates, as confident as a peacock. Classmates shower him with compliments, except for one journalist who mentions the unrest from protests. He angrily criticizes the authorities, since those brave enough to report the truth got axed. But a drunken Mr. Song takes the opposite stance, claiming those protesting students are just wasting time. He even mocks his classmate with, "Aren't you a journalist? How come you didn't get fired?" His classmate, now overcome with anger, counters fiercely that Mr. Song is merely a nouveau riche devoid of any conscience. Mr. Song's pride took a hit, leading to a brawl with classmates, and they parted ways and a half. Afterwards, Mr. Song felt downcast, conveying heartfelt advice to the owner's son. Your mom works hard to send you to school. Don't join protests. It's like throwing eggs at a rock. You believe that the world doesn't change easily, whilst you held a different view. Nowadays, Mr. Song is convinced that money is everything. Money brings a better life. Money guarantees dignity, he said, flinging a stack of cash on the table. This little stunt utterly infuriated the owner, and he was immediately shown the door. For a while, Mr. Song felt too embarrassed to return, but his tax business was booming. To make a comeback, Mr. Song thought to team up with old Kim, but got blew off again.